Hi everybody, welcome to your May's rendition of your 15-minute Fitbits. We're starting off with upper body. So when you do this, start with a different arm each time. So if you start with the right arm one time, the next time you do it, start with the left arm. Now, it's really important that you warm up. I'm just going to do a very short version of a warm-up here. I'd like you to do a nice 5 to 10 minute warm-up before doing this. Or maybe if you've been out for a walk and you want to do a little Fitbit afterwards, that would be fine too. Alrighty. So upper body, we've got 9 exercises. 2 of them will be 30 seconds each. Okay? Let's get started. Alright. Half circles up and down. This is our very quick warm-up. Nice. And pull back. Open up the chest. Good. And close it open. Again, you've been out for your walk or your bike ride or whatever. You've danced around the house. You've got some nice warm muscles that you're going to work on. Okay, let's get started. We're going to start off with lat pull down. So you'll need a kneeling pad or a chair, whatever you prefer. Okay, let's see. I don't even know where the gym boss is. Okay. Here we go. Drive the elbows to the back pockets. Chest open up. Good. Now slowly let it back out. You fold it over at the hips rather than the waist. And you're breathing. Woo. You can use a mat instead of a kneeling pad. Or again, if you don't like to go down on your knee, you can sit in a chair. Just fold over at the hips. Or your bench or your step, whatever works. Try to keep the neck aligned. Slowly back up. We're going to do these exercises for a minute with the exception of the single arm ones. And then we'll go through it again. So twice through. It'll probably be a little more than 15 minutes for the upper body. Okay. Both handles in your right hand. I'm going to use my real right hand. Left leg in front. And roll. Let it out slow. Gotta get the gym boss because I gotta be able to see when to switch at 30 seconds. Drive that elbow back. And breathe. I'll just move back. A little more comfortable holding that. Drive that elbow back, chest lifted. Weight is on the front. Now switch. That's where you gotta get it really tight. You only got 30 seconds to fatigue. Drive the elbow back. Good. Good job. Moving on to chest. Put your back to the anchor. Chest flies. Walk out. Open, close. There we go. Might be easier for me to move the camera than move the pole. Now you see what I'm doing. I'll just stand sideways. I need to move out a little bit. Careful that you're not leaning forward. Stand on your own. It's not quite tight enough for me. So I'm just going to tighten up on the tube. Good. Soft knees, core connected. And breathe. Really squeeze the baby fingers together. Squeeze the chest. control. Good job. Both handles in the right hand. At the 30-second mark, we're going to switch. I'm going to step, rotate, press. So make every repetition count. It's only 30 seconds. Here we go. Both handles in the right hand, and this is my real right hand. I'm going to step with my left foot, rotate and press. Here we go. Bring it back under control. Good. Just 10 seconds left, so make every repetition count. It's only 30 seconds. Last one. Switch out. There we go. Left hand, step with the right foot, rotate, press. Bring it back slow, under control. Bring your hip with you. Bring that left hip with you. Again, every rep has to count. Really work it. Good job. Face the anchor, tricep extensions. Fold over at the hips, elbows high. So it's not this, elbows high. Anytime it gets tough, you can alternate. Or take a break. Sometimes a minute is a long time. Yeah. And we get to go through this all twice. Yes, we do. Woo! Bending at the hips, not the waist. So not this, that. Core is connected. Extend, let it back slow. So last month we used dumbbells. This month we're using tubes, as you can see. Bicep curls. Standing on your tube. Slide it in. Here we go. Curl, let it down slow. It's not tough enough. Tighten up in the tube. You don't want your leg too wide. I've got one tighter than the other. Woo! Breathe. Curl, let it down slow. Alternate if you need to, and or take a break if you need to. What do you need to do to get through this minute? Without feeling any burning or any pain of any kind. Pain, don't do it. Modify it or let me know and we'll figure out a modification for you. Good, bring your feet together. Now I'm going to do one side at a time. I'm going to do a shoulder press. And I'm going to loosen up on the tube a little bit. 30 seconds one side, 30 seconds the other side. Here we go. Shoulder press. Now, if you can't take your shoulder overhead, you can do a lateral raise. That tube is way too loose to do a lateral raise for me. All right, you pick what you need to do and what your shoulder is happy with. If you can do both arms, your tube is long enough, or you're short enough, or you're strong enough, do both arms at the same time for the minute. Okay, for those of us doing 30-30, we switch. Oops. There we go. This is my weaker side. That's why you want to make sure you start with different arms each time. Today we started right, left. Even though I'm facing you, it looks like I'm doing my right arm right now. This is my real left. I'm going to do a couple more because I started a little slow on this side. Good job. Now we start all over again. Lat pull down. Lat pull back. Where's my little pen? Kicked it over here. Wasn't quite ready to get rid of it. Oops. So this time I'm going to kneel down with a different knee. Okay, we start the whole cycle over again. There we go. Going down with a different knee this time, or you're sitting in your chair or your bench. Here we go. Open, let it out slow. I'm almost at the point that I need a tougher tube for some exercises, not for all. So you can get them through Amazon. These ones here with the cloth around them, I got at a place called Spartan Fitness in Bears Lake. I know we can't shop right now here in Nova Scotia, but we will get back. Folding over at the hips. Good job. This cycle through, I'm going to do left side first. Drive those elbows back. Good job. Up we come. Moving this pad out of the way. I'm doing my real left arm. Right leg in front. I'm going to go 30 seconds each side. Row. Let it out slow. Sink into that right heel. Breathe. Woo. Oh no, I thought I missed the 30-second mark. No. Sorry. Forgot what I was doing. Switch it up. Here we go. Row, let it out slow. Left leg is in front. I'm rowing with my real right arm. Looks like in the mirror that I'm doing my left, but it's my real right. Drive that elbow to the back pocket. Breathe. Good job. Put your back to the anchor, chest flies for our second time around. There we go. See if I can get in the mirror now. There we go. Tube's just a little long. I think I got the camera a little close today. And breathe. Woo. Standing tall, core is in control. That's it. Squeeze. Focus on what you're working here. Chest plus core. Because you're not leaning. If you're leaning, you're out of core control. You're standing on your own. See my feet? Standing on my own. Weight on all four corners of my feet. One arm chest press, starting with left side first. This is my real left. Stepping with my right foot. Here we go. Rotate, press. Bring it back under control. Make every repetition count. Breathe. Bring that left hip with you. No twisting. We're only doing 30 seconds each side, so it's got to count. Every rep's got to count. Last one. Switch it up. Step with your right foot. Rotate, press. Step with your left foot, I'm sorry. Bring your right hip with you. We're doing left, right for our second round. Back under control. The cool thing about working with a tube, it's much easier to pack than your dumbbells. So when I travel, I always take a tube with me. Yes, I do. Triceps. Get the gym bus started. Elbows high behind you. Here we go. You can always find something to wrap that tube around. Usually you have a balcony when you travel. Not always, but usually. You go out on that balcony, wrap it around the rungs or the railing, and away you go. Remember, you can alternate, or you can take a break. Make sure you're folded at the hips, not the waist. The hips, stick your chest out. Alternate if you need to. This is a tough one. That's it, keep breathing. Good job. Take it off the anchor. Put it underneath your feet for bicep curls. Make sure it's equal. I'll get the gym bus started. Here we go. Shoulders lift, shoulders down, chest lifted. So we don't want to go like this. No. Let it down slow. That's it. Good job. Getting her done. Even in just a short amount of time, you can get a full workout in. So you went out for your walk. You don't want to spend a half an hour doing a lot of work or an hour. Pull out one of these Fitbits. You'll eventually have 3. I've done a series in April, now the series in May, and Michelle's going to do a series in June. So eventually you'll have 3 to pick from. Mix and match. Wake up your body. Say, woo, what are we doing today? Good job. Okay, shoulder. Doing the left side first. I'm using my real left arm, not my mirror image arm. Here we go. 30 seconds each side. Now, if you can't do that, your shoulder doesn't like to go that high, you can do a lateral raise. All right? Or if that doesn't feel good, front raise. You can figure it out. I'm sure you can. Last one. Switch sides. Here we go. Woo! This is our last exercise. We've done it. Upper body, little Fitbit. Woo! Well done, everybody. Do a quick stretch. Whatever works for you. You can refer to our flexibility Fitbit if you like at this point, or just stretch on your own. Wonderful job. Bye-bye. See you next time.